All right, my name is John Randall. I'm a regional director from GoldenCare USA, and I just wanted to thank all of you for taking time out of your day today. We're going to be comparing our standalone home health care plans. Both of these plans are excellent plans. You're going to see they're a little bit different in each state, so it's always kind of nice to have both of them in your portfolio. I'm not doing this today to put one of them down or say one's better than the other, because you know what, depending on what state you're in, you're going to notice some differences that does make maybe one of them better in this state than the other one, but they're really close. So let's go ahead and get started. It's not a very long webinar today. You can type in questions. If I don't get to them after the webinar, we will answer them by email or give you a phone call. You're always welcome to call us here at 800-842-7799 or email us at marketing@GoldenCareUSA. If you haven't been to our website, GoldenCareAgent.com, make sure you look at that, and you'll see all the other perfect little products that we have and tools such as the CSG Actuarial and Stratisvision and Care Options, which is our lead and referral tool. But basically, we're going to show you our two main products in the home health care only, which is Kemper and GTL, which is Guaranteed Trust Life. Here's our product availability. You'll see there's a few states in dark blue that GTL is available, but Kemper isn't. And then you'll see the Kemper is available in the orange states where GTL isn't. And then both products with all the green. So you can say a lot of the states are really covered. I wouldn't plan on New York, California, or probably even Florida getting it, maybe not Connecticut either. Minnesota doesn't seem too promising. It'd be pretty nice to get one in some of these other states. So first, Kemper. Kemper has been around for a long time. I think a lot of people have heard of Kemper. They have over 6 million policyholders nationwide, over $8 billion in assets. They're an A-rated company, which is excellent by AM Best. So really a nice company. Reserve National is who underwrites. They're a subsidiary of Kemper, and they're actually doing the product for the home health care. GTL was founded in 1936. They've been around a long time. They are a mutual company, so they're very highly competent, but they're just a mid-sized company comparatively. You can see in 2017 they did about $219 million in products, so they're very niche orientated. They have a B++ rating by AM Best, and they also have some strategic partnerships with TGen, which, if you're not familiar with their new cancer plan, it's pretty nice. That TGen is an actual cancer research company, which you get to use them if you have a GTL cancer policy. It's part of the plan. And their home health care plan actually has Ask Mayo Clinic, which is a 24-hour hotline with Mayo Clinic. So, covered services, if you can look down both sides of the screen, they're exactly the same. You know, the speech pathology, 75 no matter what. All the way across the board, the covered services are exactly the same. Even their plan provisions are really close. Daily benefits $150, they 360 days. Their home health care aid is $40 a day for 60 days. A prescription drug is a little bit different. Kemper, you get 80% of the cost of the drug after a $50 deductible, and I'll go into that a little farther later. With the GTL, you just get $10 per generic and $25 per brand name. The maximum on Kemper is $250, but there is some states that do have $300, and the prescription drug for GTL is $300. Restoration benefits is the same, both 180 days. The optional riders under Kemper, it's just one prepackaged plan, and it's priced by itself. Everything comes with it. So you get $150 for annual physical, $40 for vision, $50 for hearing, $80 for in-home private, in-hospital private duty nurse. That was easy for me to say. An ambulance, $100 round trip. The GTL, they're all separate, so you can pick and choose which ones you want. So they have an accident and sickness plan. They have a dental and vision plan. They have a return of premium, a critical accident, and an ambulance trip up to $200 a day. So here's some of the big differences. With GTL, they have 3 plans built right in. You can get Plan A, which again on the basic plan is exactly the same as GTL. Or Plan B, which is basically double the plan. Almost everything is doubled. And Plan C goes a little bit higher, up to $200 a day and $300 for medical social services. Excuse me. So on the same application, you just choose Plan A, Plan B, or Plan C. Camper's plan, you can buy a plan, or you can write a second application to double the benefits. So it would be like Plan B for the GTL. You do need 2 copies of the application, and all the forms will be required for each applicant. On the top of the page, you just put 1 of 2, 2 of 2. So they make sure they know there's 2 apps coming in. So really a nice little plan, and you can double it by getting 2. And then when you do the prescription drug, that also doubles just like it does for GTL. And then their Plan C still stays at that same $600 instead of $300. Both carriers have the main 2 questions. Is the applicant currently getting help in a nursing home, assisted living, or receiving home care, or similar type benefits? And is the applicant unable to perform an activity of daily living? If they answer yes to either one of those, they're not qualified for either plan. But if they answer no, they can get the plan. GTL has one extra thing that also includes a cognitive impairment in that second question. So, and if they go for Plan C, they also have to answer a question saying they don't expect to need any help in the next 60 days or have a surgery or a hospitalization plan. But Kemper doesn't have that cognitive impairment plan, so as long as they can answer those 2 questions, they can get the Kemper plan. If they can answer those 2 and not have a cognitive impairment, they can get the GTL plan. Policy fees for Kemper, they don't have any. GTL has a $20 annual policy fee, and it's built right into the premium. The prescription drug benefit, again, a difference by each state, especially for Kemper plan. But GTL is pretty straight across the board. You get $10 per generic and $25 per brand name. There's no deductible, and it pays up to your policy maximum. Each time you get a prescription refilled for either of these plans, it counts as a new prescription. So if you're getting it every month, you'd get 12 deductions a year on your plan. The Kemper plan is a little different. In a lot of the states, it's 80% after a 50% deductible. But it goes by the retail price, not the amount your client paid. So even if you had a $10 copay, but the drug was a $500 drug, well, the 500 minus the 50 be 450 times 80% would put you over the 250. So you could actually have one drug and collect the whole amount. So the Kemper plan is going to pay out quicker most of the time on the drug plan, but both of them, if the person, the client you're selling it to, is on drugs, most of the time they're both going to collect their maximum. The home health care aid benefit's also a little different. In Kemper, a lot of the states have a plan that says immediately following a stay not less than 3 days before that benefit kicks in. GTL does not have that requirement, but you can see down at the bottom in the small print, there is a bunch of states with Kemper that also have a 0-day confinement. So depending on the state you're in, again, you might want to look at both plans and see which one's better. Contracting, if you need to have a pre-appointment contracting state, Kemper has a little bit of problem sometimes getting it done in the time frame. So make sure you're ready, plan ahead for your first case. Once you get your first case through with them, it's very, very quick. They issue and do everything very well. We just have a couple times in that initial contraction. So just plan ahead. It doesn't make it bad. It just means you have to plan. GTL is actually very easy to add that on, single-page contracting addendum. So additional differences in it. GTL's coverage includes complimentary Ask Mayo. Again, that's where it says you can ask Mayo online, 24-hour-a-day nurse line, and they have a critical clinic critical illness support, and that's support for experts on cancer, heart attack, and stroke. It's a really nice feature, and it gets a lot of big praises from the clients that are using it. They really like having that Ask Mayo Clinic. Kemper at this time does not have any additional differences. So let's take a look at premiums. Now remember, this is a female age 51 non-tobacco, and it is based on Iowa rates. And the person who put that together just picked Iowa out of the blue. I know if you go to North Carolina, you're going to see Kemper is $5 or $6 cheaper a month than GTL. So don't go just by this one example and say GTL is cheaper, because Kemper is cheaper in some states. But this is just an example on plans that are basically no extra riders. You compare it in Iowa, it's going to be $14.22 a month compared to $23.30 a month. If you add a lot of the extra benefits with maximum riders, you can get that up to $86.91 a month, and that's just to show you that how much extreme you can get in your premiums. Sorry. And Kemper, of course, you could double it, so it would just be 2 times that, and have 2 policies with double all these benefits. And if you added the riders on, again, that would bring it up. So very flexible in how you can do premiums on both GTL and Kemper. And basically, that's the main differences between the two head-to-head. I always suggest that you have both the plans in your case. The main reason is because there's certain things, the cognitive impairment thing is very nice for Kemper. The extra riders for GTL, where you can put them on one by one, is nice. But both plans are good. In each different state, there's different variances. So you want to look at each state if you're selling multiple states. If you're only in one state, it's still nice to have both of them. But you can go ahead and just compare the two in your state and find out which one you like better. One of the questions, no, I don't think California is ever going to allow these. They don't seem to be real big on allowing plans. It's hard to get long-term care there in the first place. Okay, well, if you do have some questions, feel free, make sure you give us a call. Again, our number is 800-842-7799. That's 800-842-7799. Check out our website at GoldenCare'sAgent.com. I will tell you, folks, the people that are taking advantage of these two plans are getting a lot of extra sales, and you know what it really means? They're helping a lot of seniors out, especially ones that just need that little bit extra insurance to fill a gap, or because of their health or maybe their wealth, they just can't really get anything else. So there's almost all your clients this will fit for. I know we had a lot of long-term care agents here that sold a lot of long-term care, and they went back to a lot of their clients and they said, I'd love to have that. That might help out with my 90-day elimination. Or, yeah, I can't get anything else. I'd love to have that product. when you show it to people, they're going, wow, that's very inexpensive, you know, less than a cup of coffee a day, and I can get some really nice coverage. The nice part about both of these plans, they don't have the 90-day certificate, 90-day cert like it does for a long-term care. So you could need help with 2 out of 6 ADLs, and you might only need help for a 1 week, 2 week, or 3 weeks. Even if a different insurance is paying, this is paying cash. It's an indemnity. So you're going to get paid regardless. Even if somebody else is paying your prescription drugs, you're going to get paid regardless. If you go back and look at those plans that we showed you for Iowa, and then, you know, take that times 12, their premium, and then take that $300 drug off. A lot of states, this plan is actually free till you're 60, 65, or 70. I know North Carolina and South Carolina is very inexpensive. We don't have a ton of agents there, but I know they're making a ton of sales. So no matter what state you're in, give us a call. Again, we do have we can get out our state maps to you if you need them. But I want to thank everybody for taking a little bit of time out of their day today. I knew I could do it quick. Again, I'm not putting either plan above the other one. Each state is different, so look them up. Call us up and let us send you out some information, or give us an email. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day, and if we don't talk before the weekend, enjoy your weekend.